We are going to talk about the climate change. Here you have the index with the part of the presentation. In first place, we are going to talk about the contamination of water. We have two types of imbalance in water. In the inland water, when we take the water from the ground that filters into it, surface water can disappear, leading to the drainage of wetlands. Other problem is the irrigation used in crops and golf courses, leading an excessive waste of water. Other problem is the contamination of rivers and lakes. The contamination can take two forms: direct if substances are poured into it, or indirect if the ground is contaminated. In the second place, marine water. Rising sea levels. With the global warming cause sea levels to rise due to the melting of continental ice. Oil slicks. Oil tanker accident poison the sea and cause oil slicks that destroy marine flora and fauna in large areas. Floating islands of rubbish. Plastic objects last for decades, and the movement of sea current means they accumulate in large areas and form enormous floating islands of rubbish. Discharge and drainage. At the coast, sewers discharge wastewater from urban areas and treat industrial waste. Salinization. In coastal areas, groundwater enters the sea through the land. If the level of the water table drops below sea level, the direction of water circulation reserves and saltwaters enter the ground. Salinization of the groundwater. Here you have a video explaining the contamination of marine water. Here, floating island of rubbish. There are 5 massive floating islands around the sea. Slow rotation whirlpools accumulate marine debris and especially plastic, which do not wear down. They simply break into tinier and tinier pieces that will remain in the ocean for decades or longer. These patches are not easily invisible because they consist of very small plastic particles suspended at or just below the surface that are almost invisible to the naked eye. It is impossible to detect the islands by aircraft or satellite. Instead, the size of the patch is determined by sampling. Estimates of size range from 700,000 square kilometers, about the size of Texas, to 10 million square kilometers, about the size of Europe, to more than 15 million square kilometers, about twice the size of the United States. And here you can see the information. Now we are going to talk about oil slicks. An oil spill is the release of a liquid petroleum hydrocarbon into the environment, especially the marine ecosystem, due to human activity and is a form of pollution. The term is usually given to marine oil spills, where oil is released into the ocean or coastal waters, but a spill may also occur on land. And here is the information. Now we are going to read a phrase of Henry Paulson about the economic and the environment. Economic growth and environment protection are not compatible. They are the opposite sides of the same coin if you are looking for long-term prosperity. And thank you for watching.